Hey guys, Ace of Shades 07 here again, with an original trick. It's my own transportation trick, and I think it's pretty cool, and I think you guys will like it. So here we go. So I asked the spectator to pick two cards, any two cards, right? And so let's just say they pick these two cards, the 4 of spades and the 2 of clubs. So remember that, right? So I split the deck into 3 even piles. And then I ask them to put their card on top of the pile. Any 2 piles, right? And then so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the deck a little shuffle. Right? So it doesn't matter, alright? So same thing with this deck. Okay? And so now your cards are lost at in the middle of these 2 decks, right? So on the top there's the 8 of diamonds and the Queen of spades. Okay? However, on the count of 3 I'm going to snap my fingers and your cards will rise to the top. Actually no, I'm just going to snap my fingers. And so your card, as promised, will appear right over here on top. 4 of spades. Okay? And so same thing with this deck. I snap my fingers and your card magically rose to the top. 2 of clubs. However, that's not all. With a third deck, I'm going to place your 2 cards right over here. And when I snap my fingers, your cards will be right over here. And so that's basically my trick. It's pretty simple. And it's pretty easy to figure out if you've seen other card trick videos. So I'm gonna try explaining it, alright? And so well, you asked, this is an impromptu card trick, and you need to know how to do a double lift for it. Alright? And so yeah. So you asked the spectator to pick 2 cards. It doesn't really matter. So let's just say 2 of spades and the 6 of spades, right? Don't look at it, and then just split the deck into 3 even packs, and then ask them to place their card on the top of any 2 packs. So then the third one cast aside. Alright, now what you want to do is, the cards are already on the top, so what you want to do is put 1 card on top first, and you can give it a few false cuts. Right? Oops. And then give it a few false cuts so that your card is in the second position. Their card is in the second position. Right? And so you could give a false table cut. Right? And then, so after you've done that, right, and given the deck a few false cuts, to make it seem like it's shuffled, but really it isn't, you say, okay, now just to make sure, your card is buried deep in this deck, and the top 2 cards are King of Spades and Ace of Diamonds. Alright? However, on the count of 3, I'm going to snap my fingers, and your card is going to come to the top. Right? And then so their card comes to the top. And what you're really doing is a double lift, right? With 2 cards, and you're just picking 1 card on top, right? And then so their card is in the second position, so you do a double lift and show their card, and then put that back on top. And then you say, same thing with this one. You do a double lift again, so showing that there's really 2 cards. And yeah. So now take the third deck and place, and say, now that's not it. I'm going to transport these 2 cards. So now you saw your 2 cards on the top of the deck. And so I'm going to place your cards on top of the third pack and snap my fingers, and boom, your cards are going to come to the top. What happens is that there are 2 cards, right? You did a double lift, so now whoops. And then their cards are in the second position. So what you can do is actually take the top card off, right? Not their cards, and then put them on top of here. But don't show the audience that, or the spectator that. And then just show them that the cards have come back. So this is my original transportation trick. I hope you guys like it. And this is the Ace of Shades 07. Peace out.